Aquaba, welcome to Diners channel. Guys, in front of me, you are seeing Rochelle's husband, the late Rochelle's husband, Kurt Boyd. Kurt communicated with me today that he wants to come on my channel and give some information, and it's all pertaining to the passing of his beloved wife, Rochelle. Passed away suddenly, leaving 4 kids behind, the youngest little boy 6 months old. Disclaimer, this is Kurt's story. It has nothing to do with my thoughts, ideas, opinions, beliefs. This is Kurt wanting to come on the channel and share to the global space certain events. I'm blown away. Let me get straight into it. Kurt, not the best of circumstances.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Kurt, you wanted to share with me something that happened where you said a husband and wife reached out to you and Rochelle. Could you
Yeah.
talk about that for me, please?
Well, yeah. A gentleman, a gentleman, reached out to us the morning when Rushell passed. Um, well, he reached out to us in the evening. So he had gotten some information from me. Rushell had dreamt him or visioned him early in the morning. That was about the time when she would have passed. Letting him know some key facts that he should share with me. Well, I asked him to go ahead, he did. He shared that she wanted me to know that her death was not accidental and it was not natural. And that she know who her killer is. That's for sure. And she also stated through him that she will not rest until she has taken revenge where it is concerned, because her blood is shed innocently. And whatever happened to her was aimed at me, she said, as a result of jealousy, some installment I got for chieftaincy, like a token chieftaincy, so to speak, in Suhum Kultar late last year.
So you became a chief late last year.
Yes. And there were some movements in that. And I can just say that that she said also that the person who's involved, I will not call them.
No.
But the person who's involved, she said that person is grieving more than anyone else, even more than myself, right now, as a result, because the person said it should have been me. It was not intended for her, and that's so. But she said her blood will not be shed in vain. She will avenge her death.
Let me ask you, let's pause here. Let's go back. This couple
Yes.
that gave you this message, who they got that vision upon Rochelle's passing. She came to them a couple days on the day that she died.
Yes.
Why did it come to that couple? Who is that couple? In other words, could you tell me, please, their country of origin? It's a husband and wife?
It's husband and wife. We met them fairly recently too. Very nice people. But we haven't met them for. We don't know them much, but fairly nice people. And
How did you meet them? First
met
of
them
all, sorry, Kurt.
some strange circumstances.
What's the country of origin for the spouse? No, please.
One was from one is a Jamaican and one is a Ghanaian.
Ah,
Yes, and uh, they
take your
they,
time. It's a rough time.
they met yeah they met met RUSHELL on the WhatsApp group. Yeah, and there they communicated for the first time, arranged to see us and and what have you. So that was where we got to know this person in the first place. We don't know them otherwise, but I can tell you they are very, very good people, from what we have come to see in the short time we have. I tell you, back to it, Rochelle also said that she revealed to him something that only she and I discussed,
Wow.
and concerning a name that should be added to our son on his birth certificate, because we haven't yet collected his birth certificate, and not many persons would have known that, or
Yeah.
anybody would have known that. And she was saying that her birth last name, her maiden name, should be added to his birth certificate, and that's just what we discussed privately just weeks ago. And it's strange that he could have said that she reminds and urged me to do so. But so it shows the authenticity of what he was, or proved that what he was saying was actually from her. Because he even said that she referred to him in the spirit world by his original name, which not many persons know because they know him by an alias. So he's referred to mainly in the open space by his alias, but she referred to him by his original name, which we didn't know that.
Yes. So she spoke to him on the day that she died.
Yeah.
And told him that message that she gave him, and he got as a vision. Mm-hmm. She told him to tell you.
Yep.
What
as
else?
a matter of fact,
yes.
She wanted him to tell me instantly. He said he wanted to go back to sleep in the morning.
Yes.
She died at around 12:31 a.m. So he must have gotten that message pretty early, because he tried to sleep and he couldn't sleep. She tormented him right through, so he had to call me and relieve himself of the information. So he did.
So that was her spirit that reached out to him, and he got that vision.
Yes.
What else did she say anything else to him?
Yes, she did. A lot more, but keeping with it.
Yes.
She did say that she will avenge her death herself.
Oh.
And she said her blood is innocent and that will not go in vain. She says the day when she is laid to rest, it's the day of her burial, she will come to me personally. She will come to me personally in a dream, and she will speak to me to give me final instructions as what to and not to do. And she will there at that point carry out her work to avenge her death. Because she says she's not happy. She says she herself is not in peace. She's not happy. She's not happy because she's innocent. She's innocent. She even asked the gentleman to ask me if she wasn't sleeping. But he looked at her face and I said yes. As a matter of fact, probably when you were still so fresh. I said yes, she was sleeping. It took me quite some time to know that she actually passed.
Lord.
She was in my hand. She was in my hand. I was praying all the time and she was in pain and then she just stopped.
And you said to me, Kurt, that she said the vision that the man received. She said she should not have been taken to a hospital. Explain that
Right.
for me, please.
Yes, she said she told the gentleman to tell me that she shouldn't have been taken to a hospital because what happened to her was not physical, it was spiritual. But I didn't know at the time, so I was looking out for her best to take her to hospital. And it was the first injection she got, the first hospital. She went to 3 hospitals over the week when this happened. It took 1 week, in the space of 1 week, all this happened. Exactly. And one Sunday, and then she died the other Sunday. Then she said the first hospital that she got an injection, that was when she died. And she has been
Oh,
traveling from there.
oh,
Um,
Kurt, this is a lot. Oh,
but we said we should have taken her to a spiritual person. And my neighbors tried. By the time when they tried, she was too weak to go anywhere. They came later on in the week to take her to a night service. And I said, oh no, she's so weak. I couldn't take her out to go to like an all-night service. I was asking if the person could come, and they said no. That was what would have been best for her rather than what she got. As a matter of fact, the person told me that she said it was iron and blade that was thrown at her stomach.
oh,
Iron and blade. I've never really heard that before. I don't know what it actually means. I know it's nothing good by the sound of it, but she said it was iron and blade that was thrown at her stomach. But one thing is for sure, I know her very well, and I know when she says she's going to avenge her death, she is going to do it.
Kurt,
That's the spirit that Rushell has.
this is a lot. You have shared a lot right here now to the global space. I thank you for the strength that you're showing, you're displaying in this moment. I met up back with the kids. Last thoughts, because I tell you, this is jolting me. I can't even last much longer. Is there anything else you want to, in closing, say? I mean, I've put an appeal. If anybody wants to make a donation, the number is on the previous one. I'll put it back again when I upload this vlog. But is there anything, Kurt?
Uh, I know I can just tell persons to be cautious of people you put your trust in. Um, Despite how they come to you like sheep, be very cautious, be very, very cautious. Uh, some of these persons who are out there in the space and the global space, so to speak, they're putting stuff on the internet, trapping or entrapping persons, yeah, into their webs of deception, yeah, into their lies. It's like they're sucking them in and then they're destroying them bit by bit. Yeah. But you can know them by their, you can know a tree by its own fruits. So look at your own lives and you can tell. Yeah. Look at your own family lives and then you can tell who they really are. If your family life ain't right, they're in right. That's all I can say.
Kurt, thank you. I'm praying for you guys all the time. And I gave you your voice. It's a small channel,
Thank you.
but it will hit where it needs to hit. All right? Be strong. That's all I can say in your grieving, because you have to grieve and mourn Rochelle. And you can update me as you see fit. Okay? We'll definitely be keeping in contact a little bit better than before. Guys, this is Kurt. I think he's very strong to come here. I couldn't handle this, but he wanted to come and bring this to you. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Kurt, just give the number out again if anybody feels inclined and led to do a small donation. $1 goes a far way, guys. One cocoa full basket, starting with 233. You remember it?
Sure. 534261576.
Yes, and guys, I'll put it in again. Um, Let's see what we can do for this family. Thank you. Medase. God bless. Take care, Kurt.